Yo, people, we saying this your boy Mr. 13. Make sure you guys like, comment, drop, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we are back. We are back for another match preview. This is Chelsea versus Arsenal. Now, Chelsea versus Arsenal, one of my favorite fixtures. There's going to be drama, there's going to be action, and yeah, I'd love to see it. So let's get right into it. I'm going to give you guys some quick stats as I usually do for the game. This is the semifinals of the Carabao Cup. Arsenal played 31 matches this season in all competitions. However, if we're just looking at our cup competitions, we've played 10 games, 6 in the Champions League, 3 in the Carabao Cup. So far at one FA Cup game, we have 10 games, 10 wins. Six, yeah, like I mentioned, the 6 in the Champions League, the 3 in the EFL Cup. Obviously, we had that draw against Palace, but then we won a penalty, so that counts as a win. And then the 4-1 win, fresh off against Portsmouth, Martinelli, the 4-1 win against Portsmouth, fresh out the Martinelli hat trick. So love to see it. It's an opportunity to take an advantage going back to the Emirates for the second leg. So if Arsenal can get a good result at Stamford Bridge, that will put us in good stand-in to make it to the final at Wembley. Arsenal's head-to-head record in the last 5 games against Chelsea is actually very good. We have 2 wins and 3 draws, so we're undefeated in the last 5 games against Chelsea. Arsenal last faced Chelsea in the semifinals of the Carabao Cup back in 2018, actually. We drew the first leg 0-0 at Stamford Bridge, then won the second leg 2-1 at the Emirates. Hazard scoring the first goal for Chelsea, and then Arsenal equalized with the Rudiger own goal, and then Xhaka eventually scored the winner in the second half. So Arsenal are also in good form, winning in the last few games. They've won 8 games and we drew 1. That one draw coming to Liverpool recently in the Premier League. Chelsea are in poor form recently in their last 9 games. They've won 3, they've drawn 3, and lost 3. So they're inconsistently consistent. So yeah, those are some stats. Let's get right into it. This is a big game, obviously, for Arsenal. We have done good so far, as good as you can ask for in all competitions this season. In the Premier League, with 6 points clear. Okay, it could have been 8. We drew with Liverpool, but 6 points clear. 21 games done, 17 games left. Not complaining. In the Champions League, flawless. We 6 games played, 6 wins, 17 goals scored, 1 goal conceded. I am not complaining whatsoever. The Carabao Cup as well, 3 wins. We beat Port Vale 2-0. We beat Brighton 2-0, and obviously we drew a Palace 1-1 and 1 in penalties. And then the FA Cup game, we beat them. We beat Portsmouth 4-1, the own goal and the Martinelli hat trick. So cup competitions this year, we've been doing amazing, and I'm hoping this continues. The Carabao Cup is very interesting to me because a lot of people don't put a lot of emphasis on it. I love the FA Cup more, in my opinion. Obviously, Arsenal have a rich history in it, but I've always kind of loved the FA Cup more. But with the squad Arsenal have this season, we need to be taking as much competition seriously as possible, and the Carabao Cup is an opportunity to do so. It's an opportunity to give the French players an opportunity to play, and it's a good feeling for the Arsenal players to get like a good sense of, that winning culture, that winning feel, which I feel could actually spur us on to win a few more competitions down the road. So the final for the Carabao Cup is in March, I believe. We win that final. We got a trophy under our belt. The team has a taste of, winning trophies and to be hungry for more. We're already in a good position for the Premier League. I feel like in the Premier League, we're 1 to 2 results potentially away from it being done, in my opinion, not mathematically, but if Man City drop points in a few games here and there, now they're going to be thinking, and if we do our job, they're going to be thinking it's too much for them. Let's let them focus on the Champions League. So, we're in a good position right now. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. The Portsmouth game, a quick touch up on it. Obviously, we won that game 4-1. It's good to see Martinelli get a hat trick. Apparently, that was his first senior hat trick, so that was good to see. He scored 2 headers from the corners, and obviously he scored that tap in from the Jesus pass across the box. So I'm expecting him to start this game. Obviously, he's in good form. You don't drop someone after a hat trick. So yeah, let him cook. Let him cook. He loves scoring against Chelsea as well. So hopefully he can keep up that good record as well. I'm hoping Eze can do big things as well. A bit quieter against Portsmouth. Like, he had a decent game, but I felt like I wanted him to take the reins more of the game, like kind of like, be that guy and be like, I'm the one that's gonna take over. Maybe I'm just not getting, or maybe I'm confusing the kind of player as he is. I feel like he's more of a moments player. He's gonna, step up here and there, provide a beautiful assist, a winning goal, and we've seen that already this season. We saw the beautiful hat trick in the North London Derby, in that 4-1 win. Forever grateful for that, man. That was beautiful against the team he almost joined this summer. sensational. He scored that one goal against Crystal Palace when we won the game 1-0, that beautiful scissor kick. He got the assist against Man City for the last minute Martinelli goal. And he also got an assist for an actual Martinelli goal in the Champions League against Bayern. That was a 3-1 goal that pretty much killed that tie. So he has showed up here and there in some moments. And apparently he's also a slow starter to the season. He usually kicks in the second half of the season. Well, we're in the second half of the season now, so Eze, this is your time to shine. And I think he will. I think he's going to have a good performance against Chelsea. And hopefully he can get a goal as well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this Chelsea game. Ever since Chelsea beat us 1-1, I always had to get that joke in. But ever since they beat us 1-1 in that November game, there was a whole lot of talk. And it was funny because around that time, they were 6 points behind us on the table. So if they had won that game, they would have closed us to 3 points and they've been looking real spooky. But they drew that game, they remained 6 points apart. And ever since then, it's been downhill for them. I think they're now 17, 18 points behind Arsenal. I've lost track. I'm not even looking at Chelsea. I'm just looking up. Well, actually, we're at the top, so I'm not looking up. I'm just looking down. But in all honesty, though, like Arsenal have had a good season so far. I seen something where our record was like in the 31 games we've played so far, we have 25 wins, 4 draws, and 2 losses. And it's crazy when you even look at the 2 losses. You could argue like both of them should have been draws. Okay, the Liverpool game, sensational as a Buzz Light free kick. Can't do nothing about that. The Aston Villa game, last minute goal from them. That could have been easily avoidable if he cleared one of the chances that he had in the box. So those 2 losses are a bit shaky, but they are there for a reason. I guess it's good to stay grounded, stay humble. Nothing's been won yet. And let's start off by winning this Carabao Cup, win this competition, and then we can keep moving and looking at the Premier League and potentially the Champions League, depending on the draw as well. But yeah, that's been your boy Muzi13. Those are pretty much my preview notes or my preview in general done. In terms of score prediction, it's gonna be a tough one. You can't really tell. But the predicted lineup I did, I feel like that's good enough to at least leave it a draw. You guys can check my page for that and see the predicted lineup I did. But Chelsea is going to be interesting to see how strong they go. Apparently, Palmer is a doubt. Caicedo is definitely missing the first leg with the booking. So because of those situations for them, I think we could sneak a win in this one. So I'm actually going to go for a 2-1 Arsenal win away at Stamford Bridge. Yeah, it's going to be tight. Chelsea are a very good team. They always raise it for the big games. We saw what they did to Man City with drawing that last-minute goal. They drew with us already this season. So Chelsea are going to give a lot of teams tough games this season, and I expect it to be a tough game. But I think we'll just narrowly edge it and win the game 2-1. So I'm looking forward to it. Goal scorers, I'm going to go Martinelli and Eze, the 2 over here. I think they're going to be the ones to get the goals. And then for Chelsea, maybe the lap or something. I don't even know. I don't really care. But yeah, boys, let's do what we have to do, get the job done, and then look forward to Nottingham Forest on the weekend. But it's been your boy Muzi13. Make sure you guys like, comment, drop a follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.